is I think Disney might be at the verge of being sold in a couple years.
Which, the parks or the studio?
I don't. I. It's weird to say all of it. I think because we just had the Fourth of July, and it was the lowest attendance at the Disney World parks in 10 years. That matters. That's a big ass number. It's a
Here,
fucking
Bob Iger is blaming it on COVID.
Yeah, Bob Iger, the dumbest fucking CEO in the world. I saw he had a seminar recently where he's charging people money to give advice. It's like, Bob, your company's failing, and you're the problem of it, though. And I saw a quote of his recently. He was talking about why Marvel's dying and shit like that, though. Let me see if I can really find on my screen here. He says he recently blamed that there are too many Marvel Disney shows for a weakening audience. It's like, motherfucker, you're the CEO. You're in charge of this shit. How come everyone's allowed to do whatever they want and destroy your company, and you're going to stand up there making all the money, have the three-letter title, and you're not doing anything about it?
Well, he gave the power over to them. How
Yeah.
did they get hired in the first place? He is all about that, for lack of a better word, crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't...
He's not fighting against it. He thinks they're right.
But...
Or at least he's going to ride that wave all the way into the ground. But I don't think that they're as close to selling as you think as far as, 3 years from now.
Well,
I'm not so in tune with the parks, but as far as if there is a company that is closer to selling their, IPs, it's Warner Brothers.
oh, yeah, they're fucked. If that Harry Potter show dies, they're gonna be so out of money if the Harry Potter show dies.
And I feel like that's the template. Whatever Warner Brothers is doing now is going to be Disney in a couple years. So, if it hasn't happened to Warner Brothers yet, then we need to think about, the tail for where Disney will be behind it.
I don't know. I might actually believe in Warner Brothers a little bit more now because Warner Brothers, last I checked, that owns HBO, right? I might be wrong. I think they might own HBO, or they're owned by each other or something like that, though.
They own Batwoman.
Yes, they do. But it's just I've always kind of believed in Warner Brothers more than Disney right now because I feel like they have more potential with all these other Disney things. Like, okay, they lost about $900 million on the movies Lightyear, Thor 4, Strange World, Black Panther 2, Ant-Man 3, Little Mermaid, and Elemental, and that's not even accounting for Indiana Jones though. And now we saw the first screenshots of Snow White, and it's a Hispanic woman with all these dwarves that are not. There's only one dwarf there, and it's the rest of the people are normal sized. Of course, they're every shade of the rainbow too, but that movie's not going to make money, and we all know it's not going to make money.
I did see a thumbnail today. It was Snow White and the politically correct companions.
Yeah, like they really made this movie expecting to not make a single penny on it. However, they have a lot of diversity points that they can use in any argument anyone wants to make. It's like, oh, well, you just don't like Hispanic people. Oh, you just don't like black people. Oh, you don't like whatever.
Oh, I actually love that. I slurp that up like milkshake, like Grimace shake, because they've used it so much over the last 2 years, defending Kenobi and all the other crap that they put out, and then put a diverse character at the forefront of to act as a shield for, that it's not working anymore. Like, the first time they did it, okay, people were like, oh, wait, I'm not a racist, don't call me that, yeah. I swear. But now it's just like, no, I see what you're doing, bitch. I see what you're doing. And it's working less and less. More people are coming to the light, and so I just thirst for the day. Because you have trust in Warner Brothers, I don't have trust in anybody. But that's because we are now on the precipice of change with this writer's strike. What it's really going to come down to is where they come out at the end of it. Because this is going to get a lot of those writers who've been putting out crap after crap after crap. So it's whoever is standing at the end. Standing in the studio, that is, and not standing in the restaurant that they will be waitressing at, because that's where they should have been all along. And then we can renew our trust in certain companies that got with the program and didn't just keep marching to the Twitter drum that doesn't even go see their movies anyway.